Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on live through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video on 1970s progressive rockers Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And through this song, Fanfare for the Common Man, we looked at that very thing. The fact that we're all in this together and how can we make a positive difference in our small part of the world. Well, we're going from there to Little Rock, Arkansas in 1995. Amy Lea, with her vocals and piano, got together with Ben Moody on guitar, and with a few others, Evanescence was formed. And certainly between 2003 and 2021, 5 studio albums. There have been some breaks in there, 2 live albums, 1 compilation album, 2 video albums, 18 music videos, which are pretty amazing actually, 3 EPs and 18 singles. It's estimated they have sold 25 million albums. It was David Bowie who came out and suggested gothic Christian new metal with a twist of Enya melancholia. Now, even though there is a faith influence in this band, well and truly, they have fought that label all their lives and just have said, hey, look, there's more to us than just that. And certainly 25 million albums is a bit of an indication that that is well and truly the case. What can we say about goth metal? Well, it's darker, right? It's passionate. It not just dabbles in these spaces that all of us have from time to time, you know, that darkness, the sadness that we have. You know, it just doesn't just dabble in these places, it lingers there. Because sometimes when we're really going through it, we need songs who can kind of go with us a bit, because it's pretty dark, and we need the song to be able to be pretty dark to go with us. This is the amazing thing about music and how it can actually resonate with all of our human experience. And Evanescence have really truly done that with the darker side of life. They've won a Kerrang Award, a World Music Award. They've won 2 Grammy Awards and been nominated 5 times. MTV Music and Loudwire Awards. Now, there was a pretty amazing power ballad that these guys brought out in 2003 off that Fallen album. In fact, there's a few songs of this album today. And this is the song My Immortal. Now, this is absolutely massive. This is a stunning power ballad from 2003. We all know, first of all, how amazing Amy Lee's voice actually is. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely stunning. And she also is very beautiful, and that kind of helps to get that whole image that they were trying to get on stage. My Immortal, it's all about missing someone, but you know, these comments of like, you know, get out, perhaps there's been a death, I'm guessing here, perhaps, you know, these comments of getting over it, moving on, all that sort of stuff that we kind of say around these times, it's just not cutting it, and nor should it. At the end of the day, you know, if love is a compelling force of nature, which I've said a few times now, we just can't turn it off, right? We just can't pretend like it never was. To just switch it off like that means that we're not a human being. Perhaps we didn't love the person in the first place, and they are really still part of our lives. And so I'm missing you. I wanted to get over you, but I just can't. And the song says this over and over and over and over and over again. And I've held on to you all these years. I've been holding your hand all these years. Now you're gone, and I just don't know what to do. And despite friends who probably don't really know what to do either, trying to do their best, you know, there's just nothing will replace that person that was part of your life and it's no longer there. What this song actually does is it actually gets us into grief big time. It talks about what grief is. Grief is angry. Grief is dark. Grief is scary. Grief is unknown. Grief is desperately missing someone. Grief is just all of this stuff which we just cannot face. We don't want to face it. We don't want to ever have to face this thing called grief. But Evanescence, as I said, they are very happy to stay in this space and to actually give us an opportunity to resonate with this experience, this common human experience we have of love no longer being there. And I think there's no words to really say when you're really, really missing someone. There just really, really isn't. Just to know that grief has got your back here. Grief is actually riding the wave with you. In fact, grief is a bit of a guide at the moment, guiding you through these times because it knows it needs to do its thing because love has done its thing. And so you've just got to go with the flow a little bit with grief. If we need to yell out to the universe or to God, whoever it is, yell out, scream it at the top of the lungs. Why did you leave me? This is not part of the game plan. Why did you leave? I didn't want you to go. Really, really feel those moments. Really, really feel them. And to know that this person, it really sucks they're no longer here. And this is where this song is going. And when you put in the fact that we've got Amy's incredible vocal here, this vocal is absolutely amazing. The melody, the haunting of it, the whole thing, it really, really just captures so well this concept and this journey of grief. It's not a journey that's going to be over in a short space of time, by the way, because the person's gone, they're significant, and it's going to take time. In fact, there'll always be an element of that person in your life, and and that's a good thing. Grief enables you to walk together with the memories and the darkness lighter. And it becomes of who we are as human experience. Grief never really, really leaves, and that person will never really, really leave either, because they're part of you now. And that's where they should be. So alongside the darkness is also the memories. Hold on to those as well. And you'll get the light and the dark of grief all coming together. So good on you, Evanescence, and Amy Lea in particular, for bringing this incredible song to the world. So let's get on to the clips. We do have my Immortal. Again, I've Fallen from 2003. We've got the official clip and all of the classic Amy Lea beauty, the looks, the whole thing. What you expect to be in a goth rock song, this is well and truly in this clip here, and tells the story so well. There is the great thing about, I believe, songs, good songs in particular, is it gives you space to reflect for yourselves about what these lyrics mean for you. This song well and truly does that. We've also got a live version as well. This has got an orchestra backing, which is pretty cool. Amy, of course, doing her piano thing that she does so well. And then the band comes in when it does. And so we've got official and live of My Immortal. We then got probably the first song I heard of Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. This came off the album Fallen of 2003. And also from the Daredevil movie around that same time. Bring Me to Life is all about, hey, I'm really, really feeling it here right now. I don't know whether life's ever going to be anything again. Bring me back to life, because I tell you what, I'm sick of being here. I am here and I need to be here, but man, bring me back to life. If you can work this all out for me, that would be really, really good. So Bring Me Back to Life's got a bit of rap in there and a bit of all sorts of stuff going in there. So that's a classic Evanescence song right there. Official clip again, really, really good. And the live version is just, oh my goodness, the start of this, the way that Amy Lea starts this song off, she just brings the crowd with her and they're resonating with her from the opening line of this song. So we've got live and official of Bring Me to Life. We then got Everybody's Fall. This came off Fallen of 2003. This is very much having a look at fame and notoriety. I'm thinking, hey, we don't want to be everybody's fall because we are ourselves. We're not going to let the world run us. We're going to make our impact on the world in the way that we choose. So we've got that one as well. That's the official clip. And we've also got Call Me When You're Sober. This came off The Open Door from 2006. This is the official clip as well. Very much a Red Riding Hood kind of theme here. The wolf, the Red Riding Hood, in typical Evanescence style. They're really, really making a point here about, hey, I want to connect with you. Let me know when you're ready. That's basically where they're going. But in typical style, they're bringing the story of Little Red Riding Hood into it to try and really make a point here. Because there was something brave, you think about a little bit brave about Little Red Riding Hood. Just thinking about that. She went into the wood to Grandma. And She probably knew the wolf was there. Maybe she knew she was going to meet the wolf. I don't know. But very much, that's a really classic Evanescence clip right there. So the link to those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips are in the description below. And if you want to recap on my last video from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, feel free, that's there for you as well. Well, if you've come back for another one, or this is your first time to Life Reflections Through Music, welcome to everybody, and thank you very, very much for hanging around to the end and coming back if you've been so. It's really appreciating the engagement we've been getting of late. Well, that's it for today. I trust you've appreciated this video as we've looked again at this darkness of grief in particular, and how Evanescence has given us space to reflect on that just a little bit more today. Well, that's it for today. Next time we're going to go on to a request. This is a band I actually hadn't heard of, but when I looked them up, I thought, wow, there's something pretty cool about these guys as well. Lord Huron. So that's where we're going next time. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.